Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about how you can actually find the sounds that you want to use for sound locks on your Syntakt. Because it can be a somewhat cumbersome process actually to find what sounds work with which type of track. So we have analog tracks over here and we have digital tracks over here. And on digital, the same sounds work on all digital sounds on the digital tracks. But on the analog, there are differences. When you go into the sound manager by pressing function and sound or the dashes over here, the sound manager, you see all the sounds. You can filter the sounds by different type of tags or categories that you have set, but you cannot filter depending on which type of track you're on actually. The only way to haphazardly find it is by actually, if you are, because if you listen here, this is the original track. So when I browse, I can hear when it sounds differently. Also, that's a different, but these ones sound the same. Okay, so I can use that similar. But there's a lot of clicking going on there. Another way to do this is actually go into the sound browser, because the sound browser, that will actually filter out the sounds that can't be played on this track. But the sad thing with the sound browser is that you can actually not load different or multiple sounds into the sound pool. So then you need to take note. But let's go into filter here because I want to have a snare. Let's see if that's a good snare, popcorn. And maybe resonör here. So 75 and 76. You need to remember those. And then you go into the sound manager. And here we have 75 and 76. Yes, and 77. And then I do copy to the sound pool like that. So then I have them stored in the sound pool. So if I go into this track, and then I press the step where I want to add it, and scroll, then I have popcorn there that I loaded, and I have the resonör over here. Cool. And also, when you go into that part of it, so if you want to add something over here, and I scroll, then you see hyphens over here actually, where there are stuff that you cannot load into that type of track. Cool. And you also hear on that track, so even if I load something that I cannot load, I'm gonna hear the original type of sound. Cool. So that was it today. Please like and subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions, any good ideas of subjects that I should talk about, please write a comment down below. Cool. See you soon, peeps.